Om Sthapakaya cha dharmasya sarvadharmasvarupine avatara varishtaya Ramakrishnaya te namaha. Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna. Ramakrishna is talking to Vijay Krishna Goswami. It's continuing for a long time, you see. It's a beautiful conversation. And we have come to Pran Krishna's talk with Pran Krishna. Yes, sir. It is said in Mahanirvana Tantra, O Goddess, this religion enjoins it upon one to be truthful, self-controlled, devoted to the welfare of others, unagitated and compassionate. All this we went through in detail, each of the word, what it means to us and how to accommodate it in our lives. Sri Ramakrishna is telling, Master, yes, but these ideas must be assimilated. We understand what it means to assimilate, to know the exact meaning of these scriptures, especially the tantras and all. We must have a general idea, what am I? How I identify in the waking state of the body. When I sleep, how I get dissociated. Who am I? What is this nature we are seeing? Disappears when I sleep, appears. What are the things in this? How does it disappear from my consciousness? Totally in sleep. What are the various levels in which I am passing through and I am matching it the world there, gross, subtle and causal existence of the universe level. Similarly, what is beyond? Just like I sleep and wake up, does this universe dissolve and come back again? I am microcosm and it is macrocosm. Is there a thing beyond? So what governs this whole universe is such a perfect order. So Jiva, Jagat and Ishvara, general knowledge that is within our perception and understanding. Not deep philosophies we don't need, but just a self-analysis. Simple analysis. What is death? I see people dying. What is birth? Why does a child come into this world? Why does he disappear and go? How does a plant appear? The simple analysis of our own. And then the slowly little understanding of when you try to penetrate into nature and go within, then you see nature is revealing herself more and more. She reveals, one by one door opens for you because you are penetrating and trying to see what is this life? Why are we here? What is this universe? You are probing into the reality. Satyanveshana. Truth, you are trying to search for the truth. And as you penetrate, just like scientists penetrate into the nature at gross physical level and go up to perhaps the quantum physics or the discovery of few things or invention of based on the nature's forces like the electricity. Now electricity has ended with the computer science. The computer science has entered almost all fields, including medical, the technological development. But everything is within the physical level of gross physical material level. But the beyond mind and senses, the life, its life's purpose, these things are different. Entering into nature, breaking the scientific developments and the spiritual evolution of the jiva. Where do I get peace? Where do I get all this. I get a car, I get a fridge, I get what all I want, comforts, cleaning things, computerized all actions. But where is the peace? Where is joy within? Nothing of this can bring me joy. Suppose I am sick today, my kidney is failed, one kidney is failed. Will all these things give me peace? Or my child is sick or born deformed? Or will all this give me peace? Nothing can give me peace. Nothing can give me my inner joy. Nothing can give me consolation. All things are there. So life is entire life, living joys and sorrows of life, they are entirely different from the scientific approach of the world. We may analyze so many things, discover so many things, invent so many things, but you can't make yourself comfortable and happy. Maximum thing is you can be made a stone or a just a material machine, forgetting medicines, tranquilizers, this, that, slowly make you matter and keep in the world. A vegetable in the world and leave you there. Nothing more. You lost everything. Just going to a psychologist or a psychiatrist, you lost everything. You lost the pure joy of being with nature. Yourself being free from everything. You are making yourself a matter, a vegetable in this world and throwing it away. So how all technological developments will not give you peace. Here comes into the life principle. You may change DNA, you may change genes, you can create demons on the earth or everything, but nothing can compensate your existence, which only seeks total freedom ultimately. I want to be free from all things. I want to be free from bondages. I want to be free from nature. Nature is binding me. My tendencies are binding. My inner nature, kama, krodha, raga, dvesha, ahankara, all these are binding me. Externally, with birth, I am bound to death. I climb and again I climb down. So again, just like a child was born lying on the floor, uncared for, helpless, the same helplessness, same way of falling without any energy in the body to the end, old age comes. Just like in childhood and up to youth, youth to old age, and decay and destruction. So this varies how to go beyond this external nature, how to go beyond the internal nature, and we ultimately every soul is seeking only freedom, total freedom. Freedom it's born right. It is free, but things are binding. So being free from bondage is what is sought. All these scriptures are telling how to be free. That here he says truthfulness, self-controlled, devoted to the welfare of others, unagitated, compassionate. It will make you evolve to divinehood. Divinehood alone is the free from all things, where all differences dissolve, and true bliss, absolute, peace, absolute, and freedom, absolute is assured. And to go to that, all these are given. But unless we put that into ourselves, we don't have any. Sri Ramakrishna is telling, yes, but these ideas must be assimilated. Know it in the background of the something beyond and absorb it in your life. Assimilate, let it become your nature, very nature. What all is told in the scriptures must perfectly be reflected in your life. Everything must be in its glory, compassion. Yes, they must be able to see in you. So, truthfulness, they must be able to see in you. Calmness under all circumstances, they must be. Calamities happen, you are attending to it, calm mind. Calm mind, intensely active body and unagitated antaranga inside. And how much you can give support, how much you can work if you work like that. More, about 100% more you can give than what you are giving if you have just a calm nature. So Sri Ramakrishna says it must be assimilated. Sri Ramakrishna was sitting on a small couch. He was in an ecstatic mood and looked at Rakhal. Rakhal is like a child of the same age as almost Naren, the would-be Vivekananda. They are almost 18, 19 years old. Just the youth is reaching its climax. It is the body, mind, everything is ready to enter the world. Any youth at this looks at the world with lusty eyes. They want to grab, they want to enter, they want to run into the world, possess everything, all prosperities, all glories they want to claim. And here you see Rakhal, that boy, is here sitting. He was in an ecstatic mood and looked at Rakhal. Suddenly he was filled with tender feeling of parental love towards this young disciple and spiritual child. How they feel, just like any two things are always universally loved. One is simplicity, one is purity. When you see the simplicity of a child, unassuming, guileless, as it is, with bare eyes, it has not labeled any person. It has not, this person is like that person is like that, I like this, I don't like this. Nothing has been, just like a child. It passes through everything without expressing any likes and dislikes. And if it expresses, it is momentary. It doesn't mean anything. When we say is good or bad, we mean it comes from the heart. This is reflection. Just it sees, utters something, it doesn't mean. It is not coming from depth. It is not anointed. It is not, heart is not holding anything. Just it comes and goes. Like writing on water. If you write on water, it appears and disappears. As you write, it is getting erased. So like that are the children's mind. So Rakhal is such a thing. He has unassuming simplicity and purity. A rare thing in human existence, purity. Purity is not to see this world with desires backing, with I want to enjoy. I am seeing a world of enjoyment. I am seeing a world of worldliness. I want to possess. I want to enjoy. My view changes of it. It is not what it is, but I am superimposing on an object, the object of enjoyment. If you remove that cover and see, it's a nature's product. In its own way it is there. Suppose there is a sweet meat, a laddu is there. It is a part of nature. It is there. It slowly merges back in the earth one day or the other. It is going to become soil. It is there, it is there. But the moment I see, I superimpose. Oh, this is an object of enjoyment. I want to possess it. I want to eat it. I am superimposing. Now, it is a food for my body. All animals you see, without taste they eat. Grass, a cow is grazing. Monkey is eating fruit or leaf. It doesn't, it is not eating for taste. It just instinctively sees whether it is eatable or not. It is not of the taste. But if tasty things are there, it understands, it likes the way in which they respond to the. But it is not running after the taste. It doesn't alter the food to be tasty. They understand. And what to eat, what not to eat, everything. Just as it is, they go on grazing the leaves, this, that, and all. What to eat, what not to eat, reflexively and instinctively they select and eat. But humans, no. It may be good for body, just because it is not tasteful, all nourishing, it is not poison, it doesn't harm in any way. But if it is not tasty, they will not take. And you can see in youngsters and children, no, I don't want this, I don't want this, I don't want this, I want that, I want that. Just for gratifying the senses. So nature, I want to be free from all these bonds and bondages. Within each time I enjoy anything, it comes from you. Then you see the child is guileless, it has not labeled anything. It passes through the experiences without raga dvesha, without abhorring it or without getting attached to it. It creates habits. It creates, we get addicted to it. When we see children weeping for mobile, not taking food, just for mobile, shouting, if the mobile is taken, weeping, grief within, just snatch away the mobile, ask them to sit for studies. No. How they feel they are deprived and how the addiction forms even at small age. And we are getting bound. We are not understanding the modern technology and science is such a way nobody understands. I am going deeper and deeper into the prison house of the nature. I am going deeper. It is just like an animal swallows a person and you cannot come out. The digestive system is such that you cannot return by any means. You can go ahead. You are going into the digestive system. There is only one way of going forward and to be digested. You are entering into deeper and deeper layers of imprisoning. Last you see that you are sucked inside and digested. This science and technology is such that it is so attractive and it takes you into deeper and deeper and deeper in the prison house that you have no way to come out. Scientists show great discoveries, great this one, and their whole humanity is entering into it. They are not entering into freedom. But those who are wise, they utilize these things to get released from this needs a change in our software. I must know how to utilize Google, how to utilize YouTube, how to utilize these computer systems to get released from the bondages and go towards the freedom. Same utility. What to see, what not to see, what to enter into, what not to enter into. The same thing. Now, if I assimilate the scriptures properly, I am preparing a software that nothing can imprison me, but everything is able to release me from all the bonds and bondages that I have created lives after lives. So this Sri Ramakrishna is telling, and this Rakha, who is not yet caught in the mares of the worldliness, he looks at with great love and compassion. And oh, it's to be preserved. It's pure. It is divine. May worldliness not touch him any time. I saw a small girl. Maybe she has not started going to school, but she is able to speak language fluently, maybe preschool age. And she has a small brother just born. She has seen all people, world moved about with people. And she has already formed an opinion that growing is contaminating human. Growing is contaminating human. So somehow that thought has entered, and she's holding that small baby newborn, it's smiling at and moving hands and feet. It is smiling at. She looks at it, goes and hugs it, and starts piteously weeping. Mother comes running and asks, "What is this? What happened? Why are you weeping like this?" She's sobbing and telling, "I don't want him to grow. I want him to be a child like this forever." How that growth is, human growth is going to contaminate the world. That such a small girl, she is maybe just entering into school now. She is saying, "No, he should not grow. He must be like that forever." Expressing joy all the time. No hatred, no dislike, no opinions. How beautiful that life is. Similarly, Sri Ramakrishna is seeing at the Rakha, and suddenly he was filled with the tender feelings of parental love towards his young disciple and spiritual child. Presently he went into Samadhi. The devotee sat speechless, looking at the master with wonderful eyes. This is one feature of Sri Ramakrishna, now and then losing the external awareness and entering into the transcendental realm, the Samadhi, which we have never seen in our life, and humans very rarely, maybe one in a whole world, in the entire on the globe, one or two might have seen in their life once or twice. One or two in the whole humanity might have seen sometime somebody entering into Samadhi Sthiti. However amount we practice, however amount of purity and divine love we acquire, still we may not be able to experience that Samadhi Sthiti where I have forgotten the world and my own bodily existence entirely to be in the transcendental state of experiencing the beyond, which is eternal, unchanging reality. So Sri Ramakrishna used to go more, which we cannot see in this world. He is revealing, he is showing, he is demonstrating now and then. In a day he might be going n number of times, we don't know. every now and then, everything makes him shoot up to that plane and enjoy that bliss and come back. So, the presently he went into Samadhi, devotees, which a scene that can never be seen, that can nowhere be revealed, that state of Samadhi is Sri Ramakrishna is demonstrating. Look at the Master with wonderful eyes. Regaining partial consciousness, Master said, "Why is my spiritual feeling kindled at the sight of Rakha? The more you advance towards God, the less you will see His glories and grandeur. The more you advance towards God, the less you see of His glories and grandeur. The aspirant at first has the vision of the goddess with 10 arms. There is great display of power in that image. The next vision of the deity with 2 arms. There is no longer 10 arms holding various weapons and missiles. Then the aspirant has the vision of Gopala, in which there is no trace of power. It is a form of tender child. Beyond there are other visions also. The aspirant then sees only light. How the evolution of the jiva takes place. The goddess with 10 arms, this one. The allusion is to the image of Durga's image. It has 8 hands. As we advance, because we are always superimpose human things on God. First is anthropomorphic picture of the God. Vinayakanandaji says, if a buffalo is to meditate on God, it will think it is a huge buffalo. Like that, human tendencies is to think of God in the same way as they are, and we start superimposing. If it is absolutely perfect, the ultimate perfection the human can achieve, we don't superimpose. It is brought into picture, or God may reveal Himself so that man holding, because the nature is such that a species loves its own species. Love is possible in the same level of existence. Birds love birds. Pigeon loves pigeon. Pigeon finds difficult to love a crow. Elephant cannot love a ant or a mouse. But elephant can love elephant. Human can love human. Divine can love divine. So the divine is brought to the human level, given a human picture, or God Himself may come down to the human level, and so that I am able to interact, I am able to love, I am able to holding on to this love of absolute perfection, I may transcend. This is the plan. And this we see, Sri Ramakrishna is explaining here in a beautiful way how the evolution from the form to formless we go. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat.